I'm Chase Borsoni, and this is The Sports Fan and their effect on the athlete's mental health. Sports fans are creating a serious problem, and that problem is that they are threatening the mental health of athletes. Serena Williams has had to deal with this her entire career. She was even the target of the president of the Russian Tennis Federation. Many may wonder why this is, and that is due to the underlying themes of nationalism in sports. George Orwell wrote about this in The Sporting Spirit, stating that sports teams are like countries, fans are like soldiers, and that fans are so loyal to their sports teams they will fight and harass other teams, their athletes, their fans. That's why rivalries are a thing, but it has been getting out of hand as of late. So much so that the mental health of athletes is at stake. Fans on social media are creating a problem. With the new age of social media, fans can contact their favorite or least favorite athletes at any given time or moment. This leads to constant harassment from angry fans toward athletes that they don't like. Draymond Green isn't very well liked in the NBA fan population, and he is subject to lots of harassment on social media. He is fed up with it, and harassment isn't a joke, even on social media. That is why it needs to stop. Now, a lot of this harassment may stem from the unwritten rules of financial jealousy. Fans are very jealous of how much athletes make. They believe that they shouldn't make this much, and they attack them for it, despite the team handing them this big contract that of course they wouldn't turn down because of the astronomical amount of money that they deserve to get paid. However, lots of fans do not agree with this and will harass and attack athletes, stating that they aren't worth it or that they don't play good enough to earn that amount of money. This can create serious self-doubt issues. As a former minor league baseball player and Fox Sports analyst and writer Ben Verlander wrote, players will try to prove that they're worth the money. However, if they can't, it will seriously hurt their mental health, and they'll do anything to prove that they are worth the money to the fan because that's what they want to do. They're being paid to play. They want to play their best, and they'll do anything to prove that. However, if fans don't see that, they will still attack and harass repeatedly, which seriously tarnishes the athlete's mental health. Now, we can see effects of stress here. Now, in wrestling, wrestlers on the road 200 plus days a year, and they're constantly being harassed by fans as well. They are not exempt from this. This can create lots of stress, along with medication and painkillers they have to take. Creates it's not a good mix, and that's why so many wrestlers die before the age of 60, even before the ages of 40. This graph was made by Benjamin Morse, sports writer for 538, and it truly shows how stress from being on the road and being attacked and harassed by fans and being forced to do things can lead to young deaths. This is a problem that stems from mental health issues, and that stems from negative abuse from fans. Fans can be abusive physically, as we can see. John Green, Pistons fan, this is Malice at the Palace, November 19th, 2004, one of the worst nights in NBA history. John Green attacked Ron Artest in the stands. Ron Artest cannot defend himself because that would be viewed as retaliation against the common person, even though he's being physically assaulted. This night scarred him. He was traumatized by John Green and by being attacked by the Pistons fans. Fans physically attack athletes sometimes, and that seriously scars them and can lead to mental health issues like PTSD even. Solution 1 was to build guardrails and enhance security. Now this has been done, however it has not worked as effectively as hoped. As of recently of 2021, Seth Rollins, wrestler, was attacked by a fan who jumped over the barricade. This could have been seriously dangerous. Luckily, he was safe. However, security is not omnipotent. They cannot be everywhere. And this fan was able to hop the barricade and attack him. And then these fans at the Indiana Pacers game in the Bankers Life Fieldhouse were heckling LeBron James, distracting him from the game, preventing him from putting up the product for other fans' entertainment. They were seriously threatening his mental health by saying things about his kids and saying things about him, that he had to get NBA referees and executives to escort them out of the arena. This is not good, and it can ruin the game for everybody. So, the second solution is to do background checks on fans who are sitting close to the game, courtside seats, floor seats, front row seats, background checks from certified ticket sellers to ensure that the fans who are sitting close can create a fun environment for all, because that's what sports are about, having a fun environment to enjoy the game or product. In conclusion, if this action goes through, sports will become better for the athletes, their mental health will improve, which will create a better product, and it will bolster the entertainment value for fans around the world. If players have less stress, they can focus on the game, which is what sports are about. Focusing on the game, having fun. And if certified ticket sellers do background checks, it can help facilitate a more fun sports environment. Thank you. Here's my We're Excited